if you check this, so first it will print I is equal to 10. Is 10 greater than equal to 1? Yes. So that's mean it will print 10 and a space. Then I minus minus, that's mean 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. Then it will iterate second time. Now my I, we have already learned for loop in Java, and we have already learned how to print a string value like your name multiple time, like 10 time, 100 time, 1000 time. We also learn how to print a format like star 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 5 time, 10 time, or 100 time, right? Now today we will learn how to print number like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, or maybe 1 to 100, or maybe 1 to 1000. So today our aim is to print a number 1 to 10 like this format. So let's check this in Eclipse. So open your Eclipse IDE first. This is already open for me, and under the same package com.demo.loop, I'm going to create another program. Let's say right click here and then new, then class, and write your class name, number printing, and then click on this public static void main and then finish. So your class will be created like number printing, and it will be created under com.demo.loop package. Now remove this unwanted comment like before and save it using Ctrl S. Double click here for get wider view. Now what is our aim? Our aim is to print 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, this number like this way. Okay, how we can do that? So instead of for loop, if we do that, so let's check how we can do that. So let's say my variable name int I equal to 1, then a statement system.out.println, and under that I can print I, so that's mean 1. Now I can increment this I value with 1. Let's say I equal to I plus 1, that's mean now I is equal to 2, and again here I can create another print statement and I can print I. So that's mean now my I will be print as 2 because here I is increment by 1. Now next line I can again print my I value by increment that one with 1. Now let's say I is equal to I plus 1. So previously it was 2, then it is incremented by 1, that is 3, and if I again try to print the same thing, so that will print 3. So you can see here, this way I can create multiple statement like I is equal to I plus 1, I is equal to I plus 1, and every time it will increment by 1, and every time I am trying to print I value. So instead of print ln, if I give a print ln, so that's mean it will print like this way. Let's run this one. Double click here, run this. So you can see here I can get 1 2 3 in different line, but our aim is to print in a same line. So we can use, instead of print ln, simple print statement. Okay, and for 10 time I have to create the same type of operations like I is equal to I plus 1 and then system.out.print multiple time, or for 10 time 10 times. Okay, and if we run it here, so you can see it's showing me 1 2 3. If I double click here again and if I want to run it again, so you can see the 1 2 3 is coming this way. Okay, but you can see here every time I am doing the repetitive tasks. Okay, and if it's a 10 time, so we have to write this type of operations or this type of same type of tasks or syntax 10 time. If it's 100 time, then we have to write this type of syntax 100 time. If it's 1000 time, we have to write it 1000 time. So instead of that, we can use for loop this way. So first we have to create for, and under this parenthesis first we have to initialize a variable. Let's say I is equal to 1, then segregate it with semicolon, then my conditions, how many time I have to print, 1 to 10, right? So I less than equal to 10, then every time it will be increment by 1. So that's mean I have to give a increment operator I plus plus here, and then my for loop start here and end here, and under that I have to print what, 1 2 3 4 5 6, something like this. So we can create system dot out dot instead of println simple print, so that it will return in a single line. And previously we print some static value like name or star format, right? Instead of that, every time I value will be printed here, so I can put I here. So first time you can see here for I value is 1, so it will print 1. So let's say I is equal to 1, is then 1 less than equal to 10, yes, it will print I value, that is 1. Then it will increment I with 1, that's mean 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. It will go to the next iterations of loop. Then it will check 2 less than equal to 10, yes it is true, it will then print 2. And then it will increment, that is 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. And again next iteration, so 3 less than equal to 10, yes, then it will print 3. And then again 3 plus 1 is equal to 4, and this way it will execute multiple time till my conditions return true value. Okay, now save this file using Ctrl S, double click here. Now if you run this program, so you can see it is printing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and finally 10, but it is not showing like 1 2 3 4. It's look like 9 then 1 then 0, because I don't have any space here. So to make it more accurate, let create a space here. So how to do that? After I create a double quote, and under this double quote we are going to print a space, right? So just give a space here. And how we can concat this one? Using plus operator. So create a plus operator. So that's mean first time it will print I, that is equal to 1, then give a space, and that I increment by 1, that is 2. Next iteration it will again check 2 less than equal to 10, yes, it will print 2, then again give a space, then again increment by 1, that is equal to 3. This way this program run till these conditions return true. Now save this file using Ctrl S. Now double click here and then run this program and check that is there any space come in every number. So let's run it. So you can see that for each number it is showing me a space like 1 space 2 then space 3, similar way till 10. So this way you can print the number, okay, using this type of for loop instead of writing multiple same type of tasks. Okay, if I want to now print till 50, so you just change this number 10 to 50 and save it, Ctrl S, and run it again to check. So you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 250 it is printing. Okay, so similar way you can create any type of for loop conditions based on your requirement. So let me do it 10 again and earn it again. So let's say it's showing me 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Now let's say the requirement is just opposite of this. That's mean I have to print this number in a reverse way. Let's check in slide. So instead of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10, let's say I need a program which will give me reverse order number like 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. So how to do that? So let's go to the Eclipse again and let create another program under the same package. So right click here, then new, then class, give your class name reverse number, then check this public static void main and finish. So if you check the previous example where I am using the same type of program where it will print 1 to 10 in increment way. Now I need 10 first, then 9, then 8, then 7. So that's mean I need a decrement way to printing my number, right? So instead of using this increment operator, if I use a decrement operator here, and similar way if we change these conditions and initialization, then it will give me the same type of flavor where just the output will come in a reverse way. Let's check that. So this is my program. So just remove this unwanted comment here and Control S, save it. Now double click here to get a wider view. So first create a for loop here. For initialize it now. Check it here. Int I, first what I have to print? I have to print 10. So initialize it with 10 instead of 1. Then segregate it with semicolon. Now my conditions till 1 I have to print, right? So my conditions will be I greater than equal to 1 instead of less than. I am creating here a greater than operator here. Now segregate with semicolon, and instead of increment operator I want a decrement operator, I minus minus, right? So what it's mean? First time it's 10, then it will decrement by 1, that's mean 9, then 8, then 7. Similar way it will looping the statement you have to right under this for loop. Okay, so here what I have to print? I have to print the same I value. Okay, and it should be in single line, so instead of print ln, let's make it a print statement. And again I need a space, so you can create it using double quote start and end, and under that just make a space and concatenate it with a plus sign. Okay, now if you check this, so first it will print I is equal to 10. Is 10 greater than equal to 1? Yes. So that's mean it will print 10 and a space. Then I minus minus, that's mean 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. Then it will iterate second time. Now my I value is 9. Is 9 greater than equal to 1? Yes. So it will print 9, then again a space, and it will decrement that 9 by 1. So that's mean now it's 8. Then next iterations, is 8 less than greater than equal to 1? Yes. So it will print 8, then space, again it will decrement by 1, that's means 7. So this way it will increment till it fail this condition. So let's say now my I value is 2, so it will print 2, then it decrement by 1, that's mean 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Now the next iteration, 1 less than equal to, sorry, greater than equal to 1. Yes, 1 is greater than equal to 1. Yes, then it will print 1. Now it will again decrement, that's mean 1 minus 1 0, so it will go here. 0 greater than equal to 1? No. So that's mean it will give me the exit operation, that's mean it will exit from this for loop, and it will print till 10 to 1. Let's save it using Control S, double click here and run this program. Okay, so if you run this program, you can see my program execute the reverse order 1 to 0. So only difference between the previous one and this one is, previously we use 1 as the initial value, then condition less than equal to 10 and increment operator. Now I am doing just reverse of this, so that's mean my initialization start with 10 and the condition is greater than equal to 1 and then decrement operator. So this way you can use increment and decrement operator based on your requirement.
I believe this video has helped you to understand about the topic. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, click on the bell notifications and select all so that you don't miss any video from this channel.